Yo, yo. What's cracking, homies? How we doing? How we doing? Mr. Chess, Cody, Randy Watson. Isaac was good. What's up? Hello. Welcome to the HQ. Hang. What's good? How's everyone's drafts going? We dominating or what? Brandon, give me Lamar Miller, bro. Ooh, we got a lot of drafts today. I got my big draft tomorrow, baby. E-Town Get Down. Monday night. My draft was awful. That's good to hear. Over under on Antonio Gates questions today. Dude, I don't care. I'm not answering any Antonio Gates questions today. I just ain't doing it. Antonio Gates is going to score 6 touchdowns and have about 214 yards probably. I drafted McKinnon in both leagues, feeling great about it. I feel pretty good about that right now too. What's good, homies? What's up? How about a 0.75 PPR choice of Zeke or Kamara draft in 7 hours? Give me Zeke there, still truth. Sean McCoy, haven't heard you speak on him in a while. I mean, nothing's really changed. I'm still probably not taking him unless he falls to me like late 4th, 5th round. What up, D-Wit? Should I hold on to Dez? Yeah, you should start Dez because he has such a good week 1 matchup. No, bro, I've been telling you, Dez is trash. I think no team's going to sign him. Better season, Hunt or Howard, PPR? Hunt, full PPR. Ajayi or Funchess? Ooh, what kind of question is that? Ooh, baby. Give me a Ajayi. Should have got some goddamn donuts for this. I'm thirsty. Ooh, I know what I'm going to do. Oh, man, y'all are coming out with the questions today. Y'all are firing them at me, huh? All right, so my thoughts on Le'Veon Bell. He has not signed his chicken tender yet. So I am getting a little bit nervous, and now I'm a little scared. Now, I'm not scared. I think he's going to show up. I think he's going to ball out. I think he's going to take defenders' lunch money. And I think if you are drafting Bell, though, and I don't normally say to draft handcuffs, but I would draft James Conner if you are going to draft Bell with your first-round pick. Bust on Jamal Williams. Love Jamal. There are so many questions. Oh, my God. I honestly might do throughout the season that you got to super chat me if you need your questions answered. All right, so I just put out, if anyone's asking about Morris or Breida, I just dropped a video like an hour ago on my thoughts. But quick answer is Morris in standard or half PPR and Breida in full PPR. But I want one of those two. If I can get my hands on either of them, if we can only get one of them, go for it. I'm not going to blow the whole fab budget on it, though. You know what I'm saying? Last night, I grabbed Morris off one of my wires for $21 out of a $100 fab budget. So if you think about it, this is the way I think about it. Like Carlos Hyde balled out last year, right? And he was what, like RB10? He had 240 carries, caught about 60 passes. So Breida and Morris will probably combine put up around that production. However, Morris is not going to catch 60 passes. He might get the 240 carries, but the receptions will probably be cut in half, which means that RB10 finish will probably be more around like end of RB2 or high-end RB3. So think of it that way. Think of Hyde's production last year, but cut in half because there's no way Morris gets as involved in the passing game, and Breida will get a little more involved. But from standard to half PPR, Morris is obviously the early down guy as well as the goal line guy. Do we like Saquon Barkley? Yeah. Guys, a lot of your questions where you're just asking me straight up like one guy or another, it would just literally go by my rankings, which are in my draft guide. So if you ain't caught that yet, I got no empathy for you. I got no sympathy. We taking no motherfucking slaves this time around, baby. But Saquon Barkley, yes, is my number 5 running back. Drop Keelan Cole for Morris, 14-team half PPR. You got a 14-team league, and Keelan Cole's the worst guy on your roster. I feel like Chewy. There's got to be someone else you could drop for Morris. If Mac is out, would you start Wilkins over Cohen? Yes, I would start Wilkins over Cohen. Guys, for everyone that keeps asking about my, like, if you just email me and you're like, should I start off my draft running back, wide receiver, like, it's just too general of a question. I can't answer that. Depends on who falls to you in your draft, and that's it. We just go by my rankings. You can't just go into the draft. You got to be fluid. You got to be liquid. You got to be water. You got to be able to adapt and flow with all the bad picks that your league mates make. I have Le'Veon. Should I drop DJ Moore for James Conner? Cowboys, yeah, I actually would make that move. Even though DJ Moore is ranked a lot higher in my rankings, I would protect yourself with James Conner there for sure. Le'Veon Bell tweeted Mac money and I need. Maybe there's something behind it, bro. I don't know. I really don't know, fellers. I don't know what's going on with Bell. How much has Mac improved Chicago's D? I mean, obviously he's a baller, guys, but like I think people are going crazy. Like Chicago doesn't go from like a number 12 ranked fantasy defense to number 5 overall because of this one player. Mac's a beast, but first of all, it's not going to change their win-loss total, especially by Vegas. The only thing that moves those kind of lines are quarterback switches. Are you scared about David Johnson's injury risk? What injury risk does David Johnson have? Am I unaware of something? Got Wentz in the 13th round in a 10-team league steal. I moved Wentz down my rankings this week. I think he's my quarterback 11 now, maybe. He's already missing week 1. We don't know if he's going to be clear for week 2. So the more games he misses, obviously, the less valuable he is. Who's my flex? Morris, Robbie Anderson, Funches. I don't know, guys. If you're already asking me sit-start questions, like you got a one. I don't even know if I'm going to answer any sit-start questions. Most people, like Adam Leviton does not answer sit-start questions throughout the year. Because you'll ask me like guys that are ranked within one ranking of each other, and it's just like impossible to solve coin flips. But if you're gonna ask me questions, guys, you gotta tell me who the matchups are. You gotta ask me, is it half PPR? Is it standard? Is it full PPR? What up, Mark? What up, Marky Mark? Are you worried about TY anymore? I'm not really worried about him. I mean, it seems like the injury he had was very minor. I'm more so worried about the fact that we didn't see Andrew Luck throw any deep passes. But he looked better as the preseason went on, and then he had two weeks in between the third preseason game and their first regular season game. So I'm liking where Andrew Luck and Ty are sitting there. I'm cool with Ty as a 3rd round pick. Goff would not be a QB1 for me, no. Deadass just picked up Morris right after watching your video. That's what's up. For anyone asking about Morris and Breida, I just dropped a video like an hour ago on the subject. You plan on sharing your spread picks? I don't really make spread picks. We do have, if any of y'all are not following my man's Noah, FB God, he's one of the Big Dogs writers. Go do that on Twitter. He's going to be making picks throughout the summer. He's going to put up a blog post. Are you a big boy? I don't know what that means, Arch. What are your thoughts on Jamal Williams this year? Love that motherfucker. I'm trying to own Jamal everywhere. What do you think about Ronald Jones? Hate him. Ronald Jones in the 3rd, make it the 2nd, and you're good to go. Matt going to the Bears defense. I feel like that's such a reach. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, this boosts Jordan Howard up so much." Like, guys, no, it doesn't. I'm sorry. You're reaching with that. Ready for the E-Town Get Down draft? Can't wait for that video. Yeah, bro. I'm fucking super pumped. Tomorrow night. I think it's gonna be at like 7 p.m. and then the vlog will be up like a couple days after that, like usual. It's gonna be fucking epic. I just dropped Ricky Steals from Morris. Yeah, it's a good move. Are you on the Corey Davis train? Mariota's kind of been scaring me, man. He's looked like shit this preseason. I think that it might take a little longer for them to learn that offense than most people are accounting for. Like you look at the first year with Kyle Shanahan and the Falcons and Matt Ryan, they were not good that first year. So maybe it's going to take them some time. So Corey Davis could be a buy low candidate, right? If they struggle coming out of the gate and then kind of adapt the offense as the year goes on. Zeke or Johnson, half PPR. Give me DJ. I'm thinking about moving DJ up to my number 1, depending on it. if we hear any reports from Bell, we got to hear something soon. Like someone be useful out there in the Twitter sphere, please. Tell them what's going on with Bell. Thank you, Anthony Scott. That's a nice laid out sit start question. Guys, take advice from Anthony Scott. This is how you ask a sit start question. Week 1 flex. Allen Robinson versus Green Bay or Kerryon Johnson versus New York Jets. Full PPR. See that? He laid out his options. He laid out the teams they're playing against. He laid out the scoring settings. Okay, week 1 flex. Allen Robinson versus Green Bay or Kerryon Johnson versus New York Jets. Neither guys are guys I'm super excited about for week 1. I will side with Kerryon Johnson. I have him projected for about 12 to 14 touches. And I'm not sure we see Allen Robinson really go bonkers here. I mean, Green Bay picked up their new cornerbacks in the draft, and Allen Robinson has historically played really bad against good cornerbacks. And I'm not really sold on Trubisky being a great outside thrower for now. So Allen Robinson is one of those guys I want to see produce first before I put him into my lineup. So I'll go Kerryon. Was Alshon in the 8th a bad pick? Definitely earlier than I would have gone for him. I don't think it's necessarily a bad pick, but it's definitely a risky pick. Guys, like I said 45 times, you're going to ask me sit-start questions. I need the players, I need who they're playing against, and I need the scoring settings in your league. What are your thoughts on Kenyon Drake? God damn. Woo! Now we go. Kenyon Drake in the 3rd is way too early for me. I got him in one league, and I'm happy about that, but I got him in the 6th round. Start and flex in full PPR. Royce Freeman versus Seattle, Jamal Williams versus Chicago, or Cooper Kupp at Oakland. So it's definitely not going to be Royce Freeman for me. I still think they're in a backfield split there, and especially in a full PPR, he's probably not getting most of the work. No, I don't play Fortnite, for whoever keeps asking me that. I'm not a video games guy, apparently. What the fuck was the question? That's really close for between Jamal Williams and Cooper Kupp for me. I feel like Cooper Kupp's probably going to have like a 6 for 70 game and maybe a tutty, but I'll go with Jamal Williams. I love the workload there, especially for the first 2 weeks. Got to keep him in your lineup. So Jamal for me, Jake. Just got Rex Burkhead off the waivers, man. What kind of leagues do you guys play in? This is unbelievable. Need to stream a quarterback for week 1 since Wentz is out. Big Ben at Cleveland or Mariota at Miami? Oof, Miami has a horrible pass defense, but I really don't trust Mariota yet. Give me Big Ben there, Marcelo. Dude, I'm not answering fucking sit starts anymore. What's up, Asian? What's up? If y'all want sit starts answered, you got to super chat me. This is going all fucking business from now on. Would you do Jamal Williams for Evan Ingram? My tight end is Jack Doyle. No, I would definitely hold on to Jamal Williams there, Isaiah. Edelman when he comes back. Dude, I still like Hogan. People are like, well, first of all, here's the thing. I see a lot of analysis on like, oh, Hogan's going to ball out the first month while Edelman's gone and then try to trade Hogan for someone else while Edelman comes back. Like, no one in your league is that stupid that they're like, oh, yeah, now that Edelman's coming back, I want to buy Hogan at a high price. Like, it's not how fucking the real world works, people. Hogan's still going to ball out. He's still the #1 outside deep threat on that team, regardless of when Edelman comes back. Favorite deep kicker? Jack, I gotta be honest, man. I haven't even looked into kickers. I'm playing in 5 redraft leagues this year, and not a single one of them have a kicker in it. So I haven't even looked at kickers. Joe Wallace sick. I just made a video on the 2. Give me Breida in a full point PPR, though. How'd you decide on your logo? I don't remember, to be honest with you, when I made it. It was probably like 5 or 6 years ago, but it's like spoon and the fork, obviously, because big dog's got to eat. But the bow tie is like in a business sense. It's like big dogs, but I know it's a ridiculous name, but there's a meaning behind it. It's like big dogs in the sense of people who, want more and want more out of life, right? And kind of follow their passions and chase what they chase things that they admire in life, right? So that was the big dog's got to eat. So if you do that, right, you'll eventually eat, and that's kind of the process behind everything. It's about being yourself and getting after things, man. And I don't know, I don't really remember the exact images like how I found them, but I loved how it worked out, and I love my motherfucking logo. Alfred Morris worth owning now? Yeah, of course. With Lee out, would you grab Cole or Jenkins or both? I would grab Cole. I don't care about Austin Sperry and Jenkins, to be honest with you. How tall are you? I'm about 5'11". 6 foot on Tinder, though. Is Rashad Penny in the 8th full PPR? Okay. I don't really. I'm probably not. I'm probably just avoiding that backfield, to be honest with you. Jamison Crowder worth using as trade bait. If someone's going to beta, yeah. I mean, Little Dicky shout out. So, dude. Morris or Breida did video. Could you see Des Bryant signing with Jacksonville? I hope not. Des Bryant's like not going to sign with anyone. He sucks. How old do you have to be in the New York League? You got to be 21 or older because we do a lot of drinkies. You're not going to be let into the bars that we go to. Wow, there's almost 200 people in this motherfucker. What's up? Favorite bold? The fuck does that mean, favorite bold? Would you draft DJ over Zeke? Yes, I would. 5'9" sucks with ladies. Yeah, I'm probably actually like closer to 5'10" than 5'11". I might lie a little bit. Anthony, I'm up in Bergen County, but got a lot of friends down by Morristown. Travis Scott or Drake half PPR 14-man league. God, I couldn't listen to a 14 fucking song album by either of them. So I'm hitting the waiver wire. I'm picking up Action Bronson. Goff is my starting QB. Should I trade for a better QB? Should have drafted better, 1. But 2, no. I mean, I'm not. There's no point of trading for a quarterback when there's always going to be ones on the waiver wire. Thoughts on Geronimo Allison? Is he a sleeper? Yes, Geronimo Allison is definitely a good late round pick. I probably should have included him in my wide receiver sleeper video. 1, I'm definitely a little more hesitant about Randall Cobb now. I just heard a lot of things about the foot injury that he suffered and how it's unlikely that he lasts the entire year. So. Bergen County, what's up? See our boy Tanner McAvoy went to Bergen Catholic. He was on the Seahawks for a bunch of years, and he got cut, and then he got picked up by the Saints, and then he got cut again. I'm from Patterson. That's what's up. Trying to come by and pick up some crack. Rambo College, okay. Y'all ask like the most general questions of all time. I would go by my rankings curve, Gotti. Thoughts on Gates? I don't really care about Gates, to be honest with you. He's going to be probably 6 touchdowns this year, a lot of red zone targets, probably nothing in between the 20s. It's like if you get lucky and you start him on a day that he catches a touchdown, great. He'll get you 9 points. But if you get him on a day where he doesn't, he's going to get you 2 points. So I'm good with Gates. Good shit, Matt. Slowinski. Respect, baby. Do your thing. I'll have to wait a few years for the NYC drafts. I know I'm planting seeds right now for all you young guns. I actually got to drop that video. I have it uploaded to YouTube, the vlog of the New York City draft weekend. Have you changed your mind about Sammy Watkins? Yeah, he's moved down my rankings a little bit. I mean, I have to be objective about it and realize that the connection between Hill and Mahomes seems to be very real. So I still like the Watkins usage. He was still playing on more snaps than Hill was in the preseason, but clearly the production wasn't there yet. So Barkley, Travis. How do you like Gronk and Kelsey? Nah, I wouldn't draft both of them on the same team. Who's your favorite player to watch in the league? I love watching Dion Lewis. I love watching Antonio Brown's obviously a given. I like watching Keenan Allen. I like watching. I'm gonna like watching Anthony Miller. I can't wait for this year for the shit to pop off. How many leagues am I doing? I'm doing 5 redraft leagues. I'm in 3, maybe 4 dynasty leagues, and I've done like a million best ball drafts. How you feeling about Baldwin and his injury now? Baldwin's another guy I'm probably fading unless he falls to me pretty far into the drafts, guys. Should I hold on to Des Bryant? No. Is Aaron Rodgers overrated? Also fucking no. Aguilar or Hogan, PPR week 1. Both great plays. Fucking give me Hogan, though, Connor. I'm going to use him as much as I can while Edelman's out. I mean, Sakara, like, that's what I mean. It's too general of a question. Would you draft Carry On? Like, at pick number 1 overall? No. At pick number 200 overall? Yes. Like, it's all about value. You can't – it's too general of a question, my man. When you make your rankings, how do you decide on players that are similar? So the way I do my rankings is literally I'll just look at who I haven't ranked yet, and I'll say, like, in a vacuum, if I'm on the clock right now, which one of these guys am I picking for my team? I don't do, like, statistical projections. I literally just do it by, like, my head and my heart, and I'm just like, I would rather have this guy on my team, and he's the next ranked guy. So, Nick, I went Julio and Fournette so far. It's a great start, bro. Do you have a job? If so, what? Yes, I have a job. It's taking all y'all's monies. No, I do marketing. I'm in marketing. I run social media marketing for e-commerce businesses. So on like Facebook and Instagram, when you're scrolling down your feed and you see sponsored ads or sponsored posts, that's what I do. I create those and I shoot them out to suckers like y'all, and then y'all buy my products. Breakout player this year of all disappointing recent high draft picks. What? I'm confused by that question. Doug Baldwin and Mark Ingram for Devonta Freeman standard. Ooh, that's a good one. You can give me Freeman there, to be honest. I got Amari Cooper, Allen Robinson, Corey Davis starting. It's kind of ugly. I would probably put Cooper in there, Cooper Kupp for. I would probably start Cooper Kupp over Robinson and Corey Davis. Super Bowl prediction: Falcons over Patriots, 28-3. Who's going to be a top wide receiver in Jacksonville this year, man? Keelan Cole. Keelan motherfucking Cole. Just got my first tattoo. What kind of tat you get? Where'd you get it, bro? You wish. Juju or Mark Cooper for week 1? Give me who did Oakland play? They play the Rams. Give me Juju there, Allen. Antonio Gates worth snagging? No. Charles Rude Leonard, Fournette and C-Mac, or Fournette and Devonta Adams? Give me the 2 running backs, Charles. Jeez, wicked. That's a fucking steal for whoever got Brown and Dalvin Cook. And it's a wrestling tattoo. Okay. You know why Jacksonville didn't sign a wide receiver? Because they know Keelan Cole's a god. Is Mike Williams affected by Gates? Yeah, probably. Although Mike Williams was never, I never was high on Mike Williams whatsoever. I think he's just a red zone target. I don't really think he's going to have much in between the 20s. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, how old am I? I just turned 26 last weekend. Drop Randall Cobb for Keelan Cole. I think I would do it at this point, yeah. I get your question now, Real TV. I mean, my favorite pick would be Davis. Perriman just got cut. I am not sold on Mike Williams whatsoever. Who else was picked recently of wide receivers? Man, there's a lot of bad wide receivers in the last few classes. Corey Davis would be my pick amongst those guys. Choose two: Fournette, Gordon, Hunt, Cook, C-Mac. Give me Fournette and Gordon, Lawrence. Is it worth trading away Allen Robinson and Derrick Henry for a wide receiver one and a bench piece? Yes, I would make that move. I feel like no one asking questions actually watches any of your videos. Yeah, I know. That's 100% true. People will come in here and just ask me questions on videos I literally make. I don't answer half these questions. Half these questions are so dumb. Jordan Reed or Delaney Walker? Delaney Walker, bro. Alberto, give me Aguilar there, bro. You guys just type in random names. Like, all right, like for instance, Nash, bro, you said Alex Collins or Royce Freeman. Like, is that a draft question? Is that a week one sit start question? What kind of league scoring settings are you doing? Who are their opponents if it's sit start? All these above. Do you think Timeout can bounce back this year, possibly earn more snaps, being that Jones is out? No. So the thing about Timeout, my opinion on Timeout is like he doesn't really have a chance to be the featured running back, right? Regardless of who else is there. Like Jamal Williams and Aaron Jones both literally have that featured workhorse upside. I don't think Timeout will ever get that unless both of the other guys are injured. So Timeout is my least favorite. Obviously, he is the least expensive, but how did I get into social media marketing? I bounced a lot around a few full-time jobs before I got into a marketing industry. And then while I was at one of the marketing companies, we got bought out by another company and they were moving the infrastructure around and shit. And they started utilizing social media marketing for the clients that we had. And they were just like, do you want to kind of head the whole social media, Facebook ads, like part of our business? And I was like, hell yeah, because I saw that social media was kind of the future. This was probably back in 2014 or 2015. So I did that for like 8 months, and then I moved into New York to work at an agency, a bigger marketing agency, and I was there, and then I just realized there's a lot of opportunity, so I left that job. Been doing it on my own ever since. Yeah, you're right, Alakine. I need to start I need to have a sign. Oh, that's what I need to do. Chipotle or Five Guys. Give me Chipotle for show. Look at Kyle. What a guy. Crabtree versus Buffalo. Oh my God. Y'all are hitting me with so many. This is the most people I've had in a live stream at one time. We're at 2:30. God damn. Think Kirk Cousins in the 12th round is a steal? Depends. Are there other quarterbacks on the board? There's players in a vacuum are not a steal or a value. It completely depends on if not a single quarterback has gone off the board yet, then no, it's a horrible value. But if 30 quarterbacks have gone off the board and Kirk Cousins is there, then yeah, it's a great value. You know what I mean? Like, guys, you gotta use some outside of the box thinking here. Not all these questions are one and the same. Can't read your writing. Okay, this says 4 sit-start questions. Learn the rules. 1, who is their opponent? 2, league scoring settings. 3, pay me my money. Just answer question. Jesus, you want a paragraph question? Because you can't fucking answer it accurately if you're giving me dumb questions. You can't just say, is this guy good? It's like, good for what? Good at cleaning my floors or good at football? What do you want, bro? Do you work your own schedule? I do work my own schedule. I work from home. Is Quan's a top 5 pick? Yes. Is Hogan's value hurt with these signings in New England? No. They're all backup in depth. Draft Stills to pick up Jordan Wilkins? What? When's the last time you won one? Won what? A league? Last year? Jordan Reed, a quality pick in the late rounds. No, I'm staying away from him. The guy just has 0 durability. Should I drop Sony Michel or Rashad Penny for Corey Clement? No, I would not. I would not do that. Your go-to beer? A margarita. How would you change draft strategy if you can only play 2 running backs and you're required to play 3 wide receivers, tight end, standard scoring? It wouldn't change my draft strategy at all. I'd still be looking to go with a couple elite running backs if I could. Pick up Hogan for Stills. Yeah, easily. It's not even a comparison. They're like 70 rankings apart in my thing. Full PPR. Start Kittle versus Vikings or RSJ versus Washington? Give me Kittle there. Give me Kittle there, Nia. What did you do for your birthday? So I had we had the live draft. I had 9 of my subscribers. 9 of y'all came out to New York City last weekend. We rented out an Airbnb. We did a live draft. And we did, and then we went to like a rooftop bar. It was fucking sick. I was hammered though. I'm gonna put up the vlog soon. Should I put that up today? Maybe I'll just put that up right now. Actually, I gotta make a thumbnail for it. God damn it! Never mind. I ain't gonna do that. Do you think Amari will break out this year? No. Favorite tequila for the price? Casamigos. It ain't even a price thing. It's just so good. It's so good. How is Streamzn? Streamzn. Live Streamzn. Hang. Who is this year's Todd Gurley? If I had to put one, if someone had the same pathway, it would be Joe Mixon. Looked down upon from a bad previous season. People don't like the O-line. People don't like the offense, but the volume is going to be there. That's kind of how I see the Joe Mixon and Todd Gurley comparison. Both drafted end of 2nd, early 3rd round. Would you trade Juju and Carlos Hyde for Freeman? Yes, I would. You think Boston Scott is worth picking for 4 weeks? If it's a deeper league, if you really need depth, yeah. Top 7 tight ends. Gronk. Kelsey Ertz. I'm trying to think of my rankings, to be honest with you. It's some combination of Walker, Greg Olsen, Evan Ingram, Trey Burton, I think. How many hours a week do you work? Bro, I probably work full-time on fantasy itself. And then marketing wise, probably, I don't know, another 15 or 20. Who would you want out of the Jets backfield? No one. I'm probably staying away from it. It's just a bad offense with a bad old line. But if I had to choose one right now, it'd be Bilal Powell. Lowell Graham? Nah, Graham can get the fuck out of my face. Graham is at least number 3 to 4, idiot. Okay, bro. Good luck this year. Why am I only finding out about your channel this year? I don't know, because I'm not corny and I don't put up all SEO fucking type videos. Plus, I'm a one-man show, so I can't produce that many pieces of video. Are you still high on Devontae Booker this year? I was never like high on Devontae Booker, guys. You guys got to understand this. Like, everyone's like, oh, Royce Freeman, 3rd round pick. Like, no, because Booker is there. Like, you got to use the information that we have at hand, and the information literally says that Booker's been starting. He's been getting more snaps than Freeman, so Freeman is the better talent, of course. And as the year goes on, he probably will end up winning more of the work. But Booker is the pass catcher there. He's playing 2-minute drills, and he's going to have a role in this offense. Should I trim the brown table for Allison? I don't know what that means, to be honest with you, but I'm kind of intrigued by what that phrase means. Emmanuel, let me know what trim the brown table means. Crabtree or Woods to start? Give me Woods. Do you like work at home? I like working at home, but it definitely gets pretty lonely sometimes. Do you watch NBA? Yeah, the Thunder are my squad, bro. Do you drop Stills or Robbie Anderson to pick up Jordan Wilkins? I would drop either of them to get Jordan Wilkins, Davis. Which Rams wide receiver will come up on top? Cooper Kupp. Jimmy Graham has a new QB this year. What? Jimmy Graham has a new QB this year? No way. He's not with Russell Wilson anymore? Shit. I gotta go readjust my rankings because Michael just let me know that Jimmy Graham moved teams this year. Shit. How are you guys gonna let me know that? YouTube pushes channels to everyone who knows why. Now the bigger channels get more push. The channels that have more view or have more subscribers already take up a bigger piece of it, and it depends on the type of videos you make. Like if I made a video every day and I was just like top breakout candidates, and I did that like 17 times throughout the summer, all those videos would probably have like 25,000, 50,000 views on them. But I like to make the videos that like take you behind the scenes, and I show you like the videos where it's like looking at Vegas odds to better predict, better help you with fantasy football, right? And looking at over-unders and things like that. Those videos are going to play horribly in SEO, and not a lot of people will find them. Like those, that will have maybe 3,000 views compared to a running back rankings video that has 25,000 views. But that's the kind of depth I like to. I'm more about width than I am height. Like I'd rather have better quality content than content that just gets me views and views and views. So that's a reason why sometimes, you know, there are other channels that grow quicker than mine, but that's fine because I fuck with y'all. AJ Green and Mark Ingram for Melvin Gordon. Give me Melvin Gordon there, Isaiah. Easy. Melvin Gordon. Are you still high on Marshawn Lynch? Will Nick Vannett fill Jimmy Graham role? No. How do you feel about Josh Gordon this year? He's too risky for me unless he falls. Not a guy I'm targeting necessarily. What's up, Michael? What's up? Anyway, Sony Michel pushed for meaningful playing time by end of the year. Yeah, dude, he'll push for meaningful playing time as soon as he's back from his injury, but that is another whole question. Have you ever drafted for double point connections, quarterbacks plus wide receivers? Brady and Gronk is what I don't ever draft based on that. I don't really take players just because I have their quarterback, or if I have the wide receiver, I like to take the quarterback. I really just do best player available. The Brady Gronk connection is something that I do like though, because the weeks that they go off, you're pretty much guaranteed a dub, and that's pretty often considering they're both amongst the tops at their position. You really look like a guy on the soap Emmerdale. What is this soap Emmerdale? Beep bop beep doop bop boop. Hang. What team will Des Bryant end on? Probably a Canadian team. It's a UK soap opera. Jeez. Loki look like Baker Mayfield. Yeah, I get that a lot. False on Austin Hooper as my tight end 1. Not a good look for you, bro. Top 3 rookie running backs: Saquon Barkley, Royce Freeman, and probably Kerryon Johnson at this point. Hill or Diggs? Give me Diggs. How do you feel about Zeke? Move down to my number 4. Can you explain why Wilkins is a good pickup? I'm not up to date on the Colts backfield. Watch my last video, my running back sleepers video. At the end of it, Jordan Wilkins is the 3rd guy I talk about. Did you gamble on college football yesterday? No. I was going to put money on Maryland plus 13 against Texas. I'm a Texas fan, and that was the easiest. Texas was giving up 13 points. It was the easiest fade I've ever seen in my whole life. Who do you think has a better overall season, Goff or Matt Ryan? Matt Ryan. Should I trade Cobb for Allison? I mean, it was just at this point, there's no value in that. So Mike Evans for Golden Tate and Sony Michel. Give me Mike Evans there, bro. Where did you go to college? I went to Marist College for my undergrad, and then Binghamton for my MBA. Dallas Goedert or Tyler Eifert? Yeah, you can give me. Oh God, how are those your starting tight end options, dude? What are you doing in your draft? I'll take Eifert, dude. Neither of them are full-time players. You can find someone better on the waiver wire, Danny. Are you fading LaShawn McCoy? Yeah, pretty much, unless he falls to me like the 4th or 5th round. How can I get into social media marketing? There's this crazy website that helps you answer those questions. Like you type that question into it and it'll help you answer that. It's called Google. So copy that question, put it in there. Now I'll fuck with you. Get it? I don't know. Get a job. Learn how to do it. Listen to podcasts, watch YouTube videos, and then try to do it for free for a business, for a restaurant. Tell them if they're good after 30 days, tell them to give you a testimonial. And then use that testimonial to bring it over to other businesses or other companies or whatever. Am I a marketing major? I didn't major in marketing, but I do marketing as my profession. Guys, college doesn't really matter unless you're going for something in which you need your license for. So, for instance, or if you need to learn a very specific skill in order to do it. So being a doctor, being a lawyer, something like that, college obviously matters. You need your license for it, and you need to learn technical skills behind it. But for like business or like any of that kind of stuff, you learn all that shit on your own. Rudolph or Burton? Give me Burton in PPR, bro. He's going to run a lot from the slot. He's going to catch a lot of passes. Rudolph's better in standard just because he'll probably have that connection in the red zone. Degree matters for executive level corporate positions as well. No, not in 2018, bro. You're living in the past. If you're good enough, you'll get it done. It doesn't matter what your degree is. The only thing the degree does is get you in the door at some entry-level position. But you can learn anything you want. Anything you need to know for a job, any skill set you want to learn, you can learn online for free nowadays. Who would you value higher in Sandra Royce or Lamar Miller? I like Lamar Miller. Drop Edelman for Hogan. How is Hogan in the waiver wire? Get Hogan on your team. That's unbelievable. Hey man, which D should I pick up? I'll go Lions week 1. They're at home, heavy favorites. Enough life advice, William Taylor says. So now we're only going to be talking life advice for the next 10 minutes. Thank you, William Taylor. All right, let's talk life, Will. What kind of problems you got going on, William Taylor? We're going to feature you in this session. Tell me about your life. How old are you? What kind of job you got? Who hurt you when you were younger? Guys, no more fantasy questions. It's only life questions from here on out. William, fantasy is life. Nice. What an idiot, William Taylor. William, where you at, dog? Oh, you're hiding now. You're quiet. Wet wipes are standard TP. I don't use wet wipes, man, unfortunately. I never have. I hear they're good. I hear they're a very good time. So I'll go standard. Dogs or cats? Come on, bro. Fuck that. Dogs. Owned a cat in college one time, only because me and my roommate got super high. And we went over to the house next door. Went over to the house next door, and this crazy ass cat lady was fucking this crazy ass fucking cat lady was giving them away. So we thought it was a good idea to adopt it. And then the first time it took a shit, we didn't know what to do. So we literally just took its ass and just dunked it into filled up a Solo cup with water and dunked its ass into a Solo cup. It's out of control. Pineapple and pizza. Fuck no. Get that shit all the way off my channel. Who wants like liquidy pineapple on your pizza? That's out of control. Brown bread or white bread? White bread tastes better, and the nutritional value of brown bread's really not that good for you. Will just ended his life. Favorite show on Netflix? Ooh, I got a lot of favorite shows on Netflix, bro. Dude, y'all gotta watch Snowfall. Snowfall on FX right now. The main character in FX, the main character is literally a young Denzel Washington. You heard it here first. Denzel Washington, this guy is the next amazing black actor. Snowfall on FX. What part of NYC are you from? I'm from Jersey. I'm in Manhattan a lot. I was actually born in Brooklyn, so shout out Henny. Any good books that you are reading? I haven't been reading too much, bro. I've been very focused on putting out content, but I'll grab a couple books for you. This is probably my favorite recent book that I've read. Self the Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Big Dog's Gotta Eat should explain. If you sign up for my newsletter, my welcoming email explains the entire thing. Weed or booze? Booze. Booze is my sin of choice. Bobby Digital. I'm 25 and a business degree, and I hate working shitty restaurant jobs. I'm trying to find a way to make good money working for myself. Dude, the opportunities are endless, man. Start being resourceful. Start looking online. Start researching different skill sets that can make you money. If you learn a skill set that not a lot of people learn or not a lot of people know, you will be in demand. What I'm saying is you do not have to have a degree in order to make money, in order to succeed. In order to have a shitty job at a shitty firm, yes, you might need a degree, but find your passion. And if it's all about money, then it's going to be hard for you to stick with it for the long term, because you're going to get burnt out and you're going to be like, fuck this, I don't want to do this anymore. And then you're going to keep recycling different things. So what I would say is, yes, there are plenty of ways to make money online, but try to find something that you're actually interested in before you start diving really deep into it. Hey, Steve, what's up, man? Appreciate the super chat. So to pick my brain, you could always DM me on Twitter or Instagram or whatever. I don't always get back to everyone, but that stuff's free. But I also offer consulting on my website, whether it's pre-draft prep or post-draft prep or just like in-season waiver wire pickups and stuff. So you can look that at bigdogfantasy.com, but you could always feel free to DM me and shit. You play FanDuel? No, I'm going to start playing DraftKings this year, though, so I can put out some of that content for you guys. Why are you holding that paper if you're done? Because I know the dumb questions continue to roll in. Shout out Flatbush. That's what's up. You ever watch The Sopranos? Fuck yeah, dude. I love The Sopranos. Great fucking show. Hang. Fuck. McDonald's or White Castle? Ooh, get that out of here. White Manna. If you ever been to New Jersey, White Manna is the truth. McDonald's, I'd pick over White Castle. I can't eat White Castle anymore. Adam Sandler, Waterboy or Longest Yard? Ooh, love both of them. Actually, low key, I know this is going to be a very unpopular opinion, but I go with the Longest Yard. Are you trying to get a job with Yahoo, ESPN, or Fantasy? No way, dude. At this point, now, even if they offered me a job, I wouldn't take it. At this point, I'm going to end up being able to go full-time on my own with Fantasy just by the audience that I have now. If I keep growing the audience, I'll be fine. You got to understand that attention and having an audience is so much more valuable than just having a job that pays you a paycheck. You could always turn an audience into revenue. If you're creative and you think outside the box, which I think I am, you could always turn that into revenue. However, you can't buy an audience with money, right? So that's how I look at it. As long as I keep doing my thing and my audience keeps growing and I'm loyal to you guys and you're all loyal to me, I'll be fine. I would never sell my soul and work at some shitty ass ESPN job. You need a degree for ESPN. Okay, so I would guarantee you $1 million if I didn't have a degree, but they came online and saw me and like, wow, this guy has an audience of 10,000 people. I would get the job over 100 people that had a degree. So there's that. Have you read 4 Hour Workweek? Yeah, I actually have it back there too. I've read it. Some of the points are good, but it's not always some of them are a little bit of a reach. How long did it take me to grow my audience? Pretty much 2 full summers doing this. I've done consistent videos for 2 straight summers, and the amount of work I've put into those videos is a lot. So I'm at about an audience of 10,000. So really, I have a YouTube subscriber audience of 10,000. I think Twitter is 2,000. Instagram is about 1,200. Email list of 1,500. I think we had about 30,000 podcast downloads this month in August. What else do I do? 30,000 site visits to the blog. So we have a lot of stuff working right now, but the amount of work I put in behind that to make sure that happens is an incredible amount. And the reason I say is you have to find your passion is because I think of the amount of work that I put in for this. And if I wasn't passionate about it, if I didn't care about it, there's no way I'd be willing to do that for the long term. What receiver am I taking from Jacksonville? Keelan Cole. It's the only question I'm answering right now. William Taylor, are you done yet? Are we good now? What do you watch on game day? Red Zone, NFL Ticket. I watch Red Zone. Does YouTube pay good for your little audience? No. During the summer, I'll probably get a $500 check from YouTube from the month of just August, which is pretty cool. But the revenue I make from YouTube is such a minimal part of the money I make from fantasy football overall. What's your perfect fantasy league settings? It would be quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, tight end, 2 regular flexes, 1 super flex, a defense, no kicker, half-point PPR, and that's it. Coffee or energy drink? Oof, both. YouTube sucks for revenue. Got to think big picture. Dude, I do think big picture. I sold over 500 of my draft copies this year. Plus revenue from a lot of other sources, affiliate marketing, all these different things, man. Energy drinks are bad. I just finished a Monster about 20 minutes ago. Yeah, for any of you guys asking about Morris Breida, it's Breida in full PPR, Morris in half, or standard. What's going on in the Twitter world? Let me see if we got any updates we could talk about. Paxton Lynch released by the Broncos. Europe. Show me something good here. Cardell Jones was waived. Oh, the Jets signed D'Angelo Henderson. I like that signing for them. Tanner McAvoy was claimed by the Dolphins. Chad Henson was claimed by the Jets. So is Amara Darboh. Interesting. Nothing fantasy relevant, really, though. Can y'all hear me? Twitter, do you know this song? Nothing good. Nothing good on the Twitter sphere. Goddard. You're right. I always say Goddard for some reason. Goddard. Talk about Jordan Wilkins, please. I did in my running back sleeper video. Jamal Williams or Peyton Barber in standard. Give me Jamal Williams right now. Who's your favorite artist? Pusha T, A$AP Rocky, The Old Kanye, Bleachers as a band, Walk the Moon as a band. That's 5. Tevin Coleman or Tyriq Cohen, half PPR. Tevin Coleman for sure. Bobby Digital, have you listened to the behind the scenes industry videos that I've done with like Andy of the Fantasy Footballers and Brad Evans of Yahoo, bro? I feel like you would highly enjoy those. They would help you out. Josh Gordon startable week 1 over Taylor Gabriel? Yes. Over Antonio Brown? No. Kenyon or Lynch, half PPR. Give me Drake. Barber and Crowder for Ajayi in PPR. Yeah, Barcel, you can give me Ajayi there. Stephon Diggs or Justin Marketplace? What? Josh Doxson, thoughts? Hard pass. Odell or Melvin Gordon? Give me Melvin Gordon there. I want that RB. Flex week 1, Keelan Cole or DJ Moore? Give me Keelan Cole. How do you feel about the new generation of rappers? Nah. I mean, I don't know. It's just a different type of music, man. It's just different. I don't know if it's like comparing apples and oranges. And I don't want to shit on anyone that likes that music because if I was 17, I would probably be into it as well. And I'd be like, oh, fuck Nas and fuck all the old rappers. But I didn't listen to the new Eminem yet, dude. I did not listen to the new Eminem yet. Cook sucked with Breeze and Brady. How did he suck with them? But yeah, I would fade him. You like Melvin over C-Mac and Hunt? Yeah, I do. Do you believe in Trey Burton? Yeah, he's steadily went up my rankings. This summer. Trey Boo Boo. Who do you think is a wide receiver one for the Rams? Probably Robert Woods, but I like Cooper Kupp the most there. My league and I are trying to figure out a punishment for the last place team. Did you watch my league meeting video, the E-Town Get Down league meeting video I put up last week? We put up a bunch of ideas for that. You guys could probably grab some. We're doing that the loser has to run a 5K, a charity 5K, in the costume of the other league's choosing. Or the other league mates get to choose the costume that he runs it in. This year, we just had the bathroom attendant, or one of our last place guy from last year had to be a bathroom attendant for the night when we went out to a bar. Your opinion needed. Our league is split on whether teams that do not make the playoffs should be allowed to make waiver pickups during what? It depends what they're playing for. If there's a last place punishment on the line, then they should be able to make moves. If there's nothing that they're playing for, then no. Why would they need to make moves? Do you watch NFL Red Zone on Football Sunday? Yeah, bro. You can find me right here, posted up on Sundays. We got the double screen. We got the TV. It's the HQ right here. This is where you'll find me on Sundays. I ain't moving. Later, Cole. Coley Cole. One more week. The Mecca. That's what I'm talking about. This is the Mecca of grit. Got to trim my roster for kicker and defense. Full PPR, A. Miller, Wilkins, Kill, Clement, or Lockett. And oof, that's tough. I probably you already have a starting tight end? If you have a starting tight end, I'd probably get rid of Kittle, and I'd probably get rid of Clement there as well. Barkley and Gordon for Zeke? Hell no. Barkley and Gordon, easily. Hogan or Collins, flex PPR. I don't know who they're playing. I forget who they're playing against. As commish, have you ever had to veto a trade or kick a member out due to collusion? No, I mean, everyone that I'm in the leagues with, I mean, no one just makes ridiculous trades. There are only two times that I would ever stop a trade. It's one, if I know it's collusion, and two, if the trade is like completely one-sided, but it has to be ridiculous. Because otherwise, you got to think about it, man. Trading is an art. It's a negotiation. If someone pulls off a good negotiation, they deserve to win. But if it's like, I don't know, if it's like Melvin Gordon for Taylor Gabriel, then yeah, I'm going to obviously veto that trade. But otherwise, if it's even like kind of close, I'm going to let that slide through. You play with Fab or regular waivers? I play with Fab in every one of my leagues. Whew. Where will you be watching the Falcons game this Thursday? I might go into Manhattan for happy hour and watch it. Or maybe I'll live stream it from the HQ. I'm not really sure. What skills did you learn in school to make your degree not matter? Well, I didn't learn the skills in school because obviously that would mean my degree mattered. But the skills I learned now, I know how to use the Facebook and Instagram marketing platforms. I learned how to video edit. I learned how to brand myself. I learned how to blog. I learned how to use Photoshop. I learned how to use iMovie. Anything I do for fantasy football had nothing to do with what I learned in school. These are just shit that you learn along the way. I learned how to use email marketing systems, all this kind of stuff. Bounce back here for Demaryius Thomas? Nah. DT is an easy fade for me this year. How do you feel about Jarvis Landry as a wide receiver 2, non-PPR? Not loving that. PPR, I like Jarvis Landry. I think he's kind of undervalued, but ever answer the Doyle versus Gates? I don't know if I did before, but definitely Jack Doyle. I was blackballed with the trades last year because I was the reigning champ, was always vetoed. How do you feel about that? That's awful. It should be commissioner. Commissioner should decide whether or not the trades are vetoed, and the commissioner has to be fair. Otherwise, I would never leave it up to the league mates because 99% of the time, leagues will just veto the trades for no reason. Should not be on like a veto count by other league mates. No, majority vote is not the way to go. Majority vote is a horrible, horrible way to do trades. 90% of them will get vetoed. I promise you that. Russell Wilson, Doug Baldwin versus Denver, or Cousins versus Marvin Jones versus New York? That was confusing. I would play Marvin Jones over Doug Baldwin in week 1. Is Melvin Gordon for Allen Robinson a sketchy trade? Yes, it's a horrible trade for whoever's getting Allen Robinson. I know you really like Fournette. Do you think he's too risky because injury for first-round pick? I mean, I made a video about how much I love Fournette, and I talked about his injury risk. Like, I'm confused. I'm upset. Guys, I'm upset. Gallup or Kirk? It's got to be Gallup. He's the shortest path to targets. Please help for my last round pick, Breida or Sony Michel. Give me Sony Michel there. Anthony Miller, wide receiver 1, Chicago, come end of season. Hells yeah. I got kicked out of my league because I went off on everyone because all the other league members vetoed my trade to Tyriq for Zach Ertz. Like, that is a completely fair trade. Like, that trade should never, ever in a million years be vetoed. But when you leave it up to that, no. As commish, what would you do here? Winner from last year is harassing second place at first if it was playful, but now he's attacking family members of second place on Facebook. Like, who are you in a league with that someone's attacking other people's family members? Marlon Mack or Adrian Peterson week 1. I don't even think Mack's going to play week 1, to be honest with you. If he does, I don't trust him. I go Peterson. Have Kareem Hunt and Tyreek Hill. Should I trade Hill for Marvin Jones? No, that's just a bad trade. Doesn't matter that you have Kareem Hunt and Tyreek Hill. Hill for Jones is bad. Should I drop Nelson Aguilar to pick up Peyton Barber? No, they both should be owned, but I would not drop Aguilar. You should find someone else to drop. Hiring any interns? Maybe next summer. I just need people that know specific skills, though. That's the problem. Are you really worried about Baldwin? Yeah, I'm pretty worried, bro. Surely there are no leagues where Peyton Barber is on waivers. Steven, you would be shocked at the questions that I get here, man. I swear. Thoughts on Sanders and half PPR this year? Absolutely love him, dude. Love Sanders. Running a ton of his routes from the slot. Case Keenum loves throwing to the slot. We outshot. Simple math. McCaffrey or Freeman? McCaffrey at this point. Boston Scott or CJ Anderson. I mean, Scott might contribute weeks 1 to 4, but I don't know if CJ Anderson's going to be doing that thing. Have you played in a reverse league? What's that, Paul? Could you talk about draft strategy? Thanks. Yeah, draft good players. End of story. Ingram won't play a game this year. Bold prediction. Do you have any logic behind the bold prediction? Yo, Nick, what's the earliest round you would draft a quarterback if TD passes for 6 points? I would draft Aaron Rodgers probably in the 6th round. If it were 6 point per passing touchdown and he fell all the way there, probably like end of 6th round. Can you hire me for free to teach me about blogs and video editing? I don't have time to teach people. That's the thing. If I were to hire people, it would be people that have just skills that know what they're doing or something. That I could be like, hey, here's a video I just made, edit it, get it back to me, upload it to YouTube. That's how I need to mainstream my what's the word I'm looking for? I need to make my process flawless and just streaming where I don't have to do all the in-between shit. Streamline. There you go. You're a man, Moby. Damn. Y'all are jinxing each other. Jinx. McCaffrey or Cook? McCaffrey. I think I got my leave for accepting Zach Ertz for Tyriq Hill. I don't remember saying nothing about fantasy football. No, I know that's a dumbass trade. That you got kicked out of league for that? That's ridiculous. There's just too many fucking questions. I need to take a break. I'm going to get a water or something. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. How we feel about these, baby? These have been aged for centuries. Started in the HQ. Thick woman, love that. Twist off, baby. We like to get right to the point. We're in the muck here. See, a lot of people like to waste their time making the production all beautiful and making sure everything looks nice. But this wine represents my brand. It's simple, but it's quality. It's right to the point. Twist it off. Now we go. Y'all are gonna do this to me too? We got red wine as well, people. We got fucking purple wine. We got blue wine. We got pink wine. We got every kind of wine there is. Oof. Woo. Never do that again. Why? Why though? Adam the Ace, you can drop Mike Williams there, man. I appreciate y'all. Should I accept the trade for Zeke? They're offering Melvin Gordon and Devonta Freeman for him. Yes, I would easily give up Zeke for Melvin Gordon and Devonta Freeman. Later, A. Yes, son. 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 Should I trade James Conner for Geronimo Allison before we hear Bell news? Do you own Bell? If you don't own Bell, I would trade away James Conner. That's fine. You really sell wine? No. I don't actually sell that. I just have a couple bottles. Those are for the live draft I did in New York City. I gave each person that came a like a little gift basket, and we had wine that I gave to each one. Should I drop Nyheim Hines? Yeah, bro. God damn, son. Bell making you nervous? Not really. We're gonna hear something soon, I think, from Bell. Very, very soon. How are people asking questions? Some of you guys are so ignorant, it's unbelievable. No offense to you guys, but I mean, obviously offense if you're actually ignorant, but First League is scoring points when players will interceptions or fumble or miss kicks. Why would you ever play in that league? What do you think I can get for a hide a breed package deal? Probably nothing that good if you're in a smart league. If it wasn't a smart league, try to get like Chris Hogan for that, Adam. Bet you can get that. Who's on the industry video tomorrow? CD Carter. I don't know if I'm going to drop that tomorrow, though. I might stick to just the fantasy football videos. CD Carter is the owner and CEO of Draft Day Consultants. He's also an author and stuff. It was a good interview. We had great chemistry. Should I trade David Johnson for Melvin Gordon and Tyreek Hill? Yeah, I would make that trade. I would take the Gordon and Hill side. Who's the receiver to own in Dallas? I still think it's Allen Hurns. I don't know if we're going to want anyone there, to be honest with you. Gallup is still playing into the 4th preseason game, which I don't like. Don't like that at all. Drafting from number 11, should I go wide receiver heavy? Depends who falls to you there, man. If Gordon falls to you there, then take him. Doyle or Gates? Jack Doyle. It's not even close for me. Is Baldwin a viable option week 1? Oof, that's an ugly duo. I would go Baldwin over Crabtree, I suppose. Should I start Deshaun Watson or Nick Foles? Deshaun Watson. Easy. If I drop a pick of my fantasy team I drafted last night, so man, could you rate it? Guys, I don't know why you guys all want me to rate your teams. You guys have like a weird, not just you, whoever just asked that, Michael. I'm not pinpointing you, but you guys always send me over like screenshots of your team and ask you to rate them. Like, I don't know, like I'm like an actual genuine question. Like, why do you care what my rating for your team is? That doesn't affect anything, right? What is your main site for fantasy this year? I play all my leagues on Yahoo, pretty much. I play most of my leagues on Yahoo, all my redraft leagues. I have one on Sleeper, on the Sleeper app. 8th overall pick in a 16-team league. Who would you take? Depends who's on the board. Should I trade Doug Baldwin and Royce Freeman for Joe Mixon and Tyreek Hill? Yeah, I would take the Mixon and Tyreek Hill side there, Jack. Micio, drop LeGarrette Blount for sure. I'm in round 4 with a back-to-back pick. Am I taking Josh Gordon? I'm passing on Josh Gordon. I just think there's too many question marks for me there. Peterman first pick, yeah. Yahoo sucks, bro. Nah, that's fake news. Yahoo is literally the best redraft platform there is. Do you think Dalvin Cook will get goal line touches? He might, but he'll probably get more. Latavius Murray is definitely going to eat into that. Can't play for money leagues on Yahoo in Florida. Yeah, I just mean like when I'm organizing a league with my friends and stuff, we play on Yahoo, and then I'll just get like Venmo or something, money from them. Because we value your opinion, it gives me more insight to draft better in the future and gives us some direction. I mean, I guess. What is the biggest league you were ever in? I was in an 18-team league. I was actually managing a team for a guy. This guy was, I don't know why he was doing this, but he's paying me $50 a week to manage his team for him. And we won that 18-man league. It was insane. That was the biggest one I was in. You were like so happy if you got like a backup running back off the waiver wire. It was insane. Who are you taking a shot on, the Jags and Cowboys wide receivers? Keelan Cole, 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 Keelan Cole. E-Town, get down tomorrow. I'm hyped, bro. I cannot wait for the draft, bro. Those vlogs are always my funnest ones to make, and I know you guys love those ones. Start Marshawn Lynch or Corey Davis as PPR flex. Who are they playing? Yeah, whose rankings are just shit. Yeah, I mean, if you draft based off rankings, then that's on you. That's not on the platform. The platform itself, though, in terms of like logistics and aesthetics, is the best. What's the approach for quarterback in two quarterback leagues? Figure out who the last starting quarterback that you want as your starter, the last one that you would like. Like if Marcus Mariota is quarterback 17 and he's the one that you would be okay with as your starter, make sure you get someone. Make sure you get two quarterbacks ranked where he is or higher. Like, don't wait until there's only 3 quarterbacks left and then take your first quarterback. That makes sense. How legit is Yahoo Fantasy Draft Grade? Guys, draft grades from any of those sites are horrible. Literally, don't put any stock into those. I'm telling you. ESPN aesthetics are better. No, they're not. It's all over the place. It's too flashy. It's just like green and red and bright yellow everywhere, dude. Fuck that. Should I trade Michael Thomas for Devonta Adams? I would take Michael Thomas. Burkhead or Lynch half PPR? You can give me Burkhead there. Thielen or Diggs? Diggy. William Taylor just hit me back. He DM'd me on Twitter. Amazing. Yeah, Amicio got that right. We got 234 people watching and only 33 likes. Make sure you hit that like button. Just scroll down a little bit on the video. I'll answer all y'all questions right now. Scroll down, hit that thumbs up button. And I'm gonna rattle off fantasy questions like this. Wow, look at the thumbs up button, guys. Go hit the thumbs up button right now. Go hit that. That's how we get up on YouTube. Let's go 62. I want to hit 100. I want to hit 100. I'm not gonna answer fantasy questions till we hit a hundo real quick. We're only at 65, and there's 240 y'all in here. Come on, Jamal, Lee. 86, 86. We climbing, baby. Just scroll down, hit that little thumber. 89, 11 mo, 11 mo. 92, 92, 92. Bro, all you gotta do is scroll down a little bit. 97. Where you at? What hundo? Benji Franklin. Hey, we did it. I am attempting to trade Doug Baldwin a full PPR league. Who should I be trying to get? I don't know. Just start throwing out offers. See what sticks. Throw out offers that are probably bad that people won't do and see if they counter with something else and then go from there. Would you take Barkley over any wide receiver, not AB at 7-ish full PPR? Yes, I have Barkley ranked ahead of AB. What's a good defense you can target later in the draft that most people think will be bad, but you think will outperform their ADP? I draft my defenses based on who their week one matchups are because I stream defenses. So Baltimore has a great week one matchup, as do the Saints defense, and both those are actual good defenses who have very good week one matchups at home. So those are the two I'd be targeting. Green Bay and Detroit are also at home and are heavy favorites in their week one games. So Green Bay and Detroit would be my top two picks if you can't get Baltimore or New Orleans. Someone gave you a thumbs down. Yeah, there's someone that always comes into my videos right away and just hits thumbs down. Probably someone I offended on my live streams, hopefully. Thoughts on Michael Gallup and half PPR? I'm probably staying away from that. The only guy I actually want is Allen Hurns. I think he's going to actually still surprise people. Will Le'Veon Bell play week one? I don't know, dude. I'm a fantasy channel, not a lawyer, or whoever the fuck figures that out for them. Need to drop someone for a kicker. Aaron Jones, Breida, or Rashad Penny. Ooh, that's tough. Aaron Jones is my last ranked guy of those guys, boss. So I would drop Aaron Jones. Are you staying away from AJ Green this year? In the second round, yes. If I can get him in the third round, I'm fine with that. Tyriq Hill or T.Y. Hilton PPR. Give me T.Y. Hilton. Would you draft Wilkins or Gallup in a standard? Give me Gallup there. Ever do fantasy inclusion leagues? I'm not sure what that is. CS Meadows, let me know what an inclusion league is. Mahomes or Ryan, a decent fantasy starter? Yeah, I like Matt Ryan this year as a late round quarterback for shout. What's a good wide receiver two I can get for Golden Tate? I mean, he is a wide receiver too. I don't know. Start throwing out trade offers. Alex Collins or Chris Thompson? Ooh, Alex Collins for me. It's not really too close. I just love his upside. Thoughts on Peyton Hillis? Stop that. Where the hell was I? Damn, y'all ask a lot of questions. Managed to get Green third round. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay. I'm okay with him there, obviously. Should I start Kareem Hunt and Tyriq together against Chargers? If you're starting Kareem Hunt over Le'Veon Bell, no. If you're starting Kareem Hunt over Chris Carson, yes. Same thing with Tyreek Hill. It's just too general of a question for me to answer. Ever do leagues with fans included? Yes, I'm in 3 subscriber leagues this year. We had the live New York City draft. We have I had a dynasty league that we started up, and we have a redraft league on Tuesday. But the raffle is already done. You play PS4? No, I do not. Difference with PPR and half PPR. You get a full point for PPR, and you get a half point for half PPR. Should I drop Clement for Duke Johnson in half PPR? I have Ajayi, but I don't trust his health. I would take Duke Johnson over Clement probably. Actually, I lied. I would stay with Clement. Nick, 2 players do like or stay. What? You have a lot of info on fantasy. When's the last time you won your league? I play in like 6 leagues, so I won 2 of them last year, and I don't know. I'm in a lot of leagues, and I win some and I lose some. Barber or Ajayi standard? Give me Ajayi. Why Saints defense over Lions? Because they're a bigger favorite and they're a better actual team, and they're playing against the Bucks, who don't have their starting quarterback playing week 1. Thoughts on Doug Baldwin? Took him round 5. Yeah, round 5 is great. That's like where I would start targeting a Doug Baldwin, but I'm not reaching into the 3rd or 4th round. Thoughts on Melvin and Keenan stack? Love it. Thoughts on Alshon Jeffrey? Someone I'm staying away from unless I can get him very late in drafts. Drop James White or Wilkins for Morris. Yeah, I would drop either of them for Morris. John? Should I start Royce Freeman or Lamar Miller? Start Lamar Miller. There's a lot of stupid questions in here. Big facts. Are you going to have another NYC draft next year? I'm in the NJ area and consider it. Seems fun. How much fab should I use on A Morris? I would go probably around $20 or 20% of the budget on A Morris. Who are you eyeing in the second round? With the first pick of the second round, Melvin Gordon or Leonard Fournette. I got Brady in the 17th round. That's ridiculous. Njoku or Trey Burton PPR? Give me Trey Burton, bro. Do you think your boss is in the chat looking at what you do on your off time? I am my own boss, my friend. I work for myself. So I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. What's the worst question you've seen on here? Oh my god, how much time you got, bro? Hello, Jürgen. Jürgen Meyentrist. How many leagues am I playing in this year, fam? 5 redraft leagues, 4 dynasty leagues. 69er doggy. Oof. That's like fucking like Le'Veon Bell or David Johnson. There's no wrong answer there, bro. When will Suck Allen get cut? Apparently not this year. I would have loved for that to have happened. If you had to follow one of these fantasy football dudes' advice, Evan Silver or Sean Corner, probably be Sean. I mean, they're both really good at what they do. I respect both of their works, both of the work they do. But I guess Sean's past kind of speaks for itself. He's like always the number 1 ranked player. Should I trade Hill and carry on for Allen Robinson, Devonta Freeman? I'd probably hold on to what you got, Steve. If you're not high on and Baldwin who's going to eat in that passing game. I'm not sure we see one guy with wide receiver 1 numbers. I could see Baldwin finishing with like 900 to 1,000 yards. I could see Lockett between 600 and 700. And then, like, surprisingly, I could see maybe their running backs getting more involved in the passing game. But overall, I'm more down on Seattle than most people are. I think they're probably going to end up as like a 6-10 team. Josh Gordon or Goodwin. I also have AB and Mike Evans. Give me Josh Gordon there, definitely intensity. Thoughts on Meredith on the Saints? He's been running with the third team. I think he's kind of not a throwaway pick, but I'm definitely not drafting him in a 10-team league. Got offered Zeke and C-Mac for Mixon and Le'Veon. I would take the Zeke and C-Mac side, Cowboy. Keelan or Sterling? Give me Keelan. What up, What's up, Joe? Joe Medules, the last place finisher from our E-Town Get Down League, the bathroom attendant, is currently in the chat right now. Joe, you pumped up for tomorrow night or what, bro? I can't wait to draft. Favorite draft position and why? I made a video about this, a literal video that says best draft spot and why. Do you like Wawa? Hells yeah, I like Wawa. I hope everyone enjoyed my bathroom attendant video. Y'all are fucking throwing out far too many questions. You got someone praying for you, Joe. I'm getting dizzy looking at all these fucking questions. Going to my first rave tonight. Any tips? Drink a lot of fucking water, dude. Don't be too cool for water. I cannot emphasize that enough. What is Adam Greer? Why does that name sound so familiar? Got you, Ark. We gonna do the damn thing. How long have we been on here for? Ooh, an hour and 40 minutes. All right, y'all. It's time for me to take off. It's time for me to say goodbye. It's time to go. It's time to say goodbye. For all you guys asking about Matt Breida and whatever it is, I bet Eric still takes a kicker. He definitely will. I just dropped a video on Alfred Morris versus Matt Breida, so make sure you check that out. Cheers to y'all. Have a great day.